Hey guys, how's it going? Hope you're all doing well today. I did hear somebody do something. I don't have it up to where I can see who does what until I pull it up to the normal streaming screen. But whatever you did, I appreciate it. Checking chat now. Yeah, somebody either followed or rated when we started. Yeah, you're not gonna see it until I've actually got to set it up to where I can see it on the starting screen. We'll see it in a moment when I pull up the event carousel. Whoever did it, thank you very much. I appreciate it. You didn't see it, but you probably heard it. Anyway, how's it going, buddy? All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pull up Blender, and I'm gonna get us going. What it do, everybody? This is me. It better not be one of those damn hate rate bots. No, it doesn't seem that way. In fact, it looks like we got 2 follows. I would assume that the most recent one was the most recent guy. Hang on, I gotta make this bigger so I can see it. Pelican, thank you so much for the follow, man. I really appreciate it. I hope you're doing well today. Holy fuck, he has a beard. What do you mean? Oh, what did you imagine? That I was just wearing a shirt. Since I wear so many black shirts, did you imagine that maybe it was just like had like a beard extension in my shirt? Yeah, man, it's fall here, so I'm getting comfy. Inside joke? Oh, okay, I don't get it. It's lost on me. Let's see. Can I turn this on local? Wait, which one's gonna do it? Okay, that's what I need right there. This may adjust like affecting it. Nah, not to my knowledge. This is gonna take a minute to get specific. That's better. So what are you blending now? A fruit smoothie. If you're asking me what I'm working on, I'm finishing up that scene. Sorry if that carried through the mic. I'm actually not sure if it did. The fuck, how do I explain this? So the character I've been making, so like he won't just kind of be hanging out in the ether. I'm putting him basically like in a room that'll like act as like the background, and yeah, that's effectively where he's gonna chill out. And this is that space. Once it's gonna be soon-ish. I don't know if I would like want to like fully decorate this room yet before I start the animation, or if I want to take care of that first. Like I haven't necessarily decided, but I'm figuring it out. And yeah. That can stand. Could probably bring that in now. Actually, before we do that. So yeah, how did Pure Vibes fucking based? Man's got a keyboard. Yeah. Truth be told, I'll probably have to redo some of this because for whatever reason the mesh kind of freaks out whenever I edit it. I don't know if it's because it's from a different version of Blender. So I mean that kind of sucks, but really all it does is it just means that we gotta play chomp. Fuck off. Oh, you mean this fucking keyboard? Yeah, it's actually a it's not a one-to-one, obviously. There's buttons on the top that I haven't done yet, but I mean it's almost spot on to what I have. I actually have that keyboard. This is a Novation Launch Key 61. Yeah. It works really well with Ableton, which is what I use, so. But because I've been so focused on all my work, I haven't been able to play this son of a bitch. Along with my guitar, I actually bought like a $450 guitar last year. I haven't even been able to like really play it. If Twitch can get this music stuff figured out, I mean, like I probably could play Rocksmith anyways, because there are tons of people that do and they don't catch any shit for it. But that's something I would really like to do. I think we can go ahead and get rid of this other model. It's just kind of in the way now. Pretty happy with that. You play keys and guitar. So to be clear, I only, like, as of this moment, I only really play the keyboard for any what's the word, not analog, digital, like for sampling use. But like if you ask me like, hey, can you play this, or to play like a full song, I probably couldn't do it. There are like light motifs I can do, and that's about it. But as far as the guitar, yeah, I actually play the guitar. I think I've mentioned this before, but before animation, that was actually what I did. And I was originally going to go to college for music performance, which would have been really cool. Because I think like now, if I had pursued that more, I'd probably be like a Tim Henson-esque type dude. Which I think would be really cool. But I mean, like, to be perfectly honest, there's no reason I can't do that now. I just gotta get my shit together and just do it. But it would be more of like a hobbyist type thing. Like, I would never do it with the prospects of trying to make it replace animation. I love animation too much. Really just more of a, hey, here's another thing that I do. If Twitch doesn't fix their shit, private concert for the homies. Yeah, I mean, effectively. I mean, there are websites that you don't necessarily get in as much trouble for streaming that kind of stuff. I could always do it there. Like Picardo's really nice for stuff like that. That was always the thing that kind of like shocked me about it was how many people just kind of like flagrantly just like watch content on there while they're also working. Like somebody will be streaming like Family Guy while they're working on stuff. Just like, what? But it's not a very popular streaming site. Like it's primarily used by like hentai artists. Or it used to be. I don't know if they've cleaned it up. Because I personally don't think there's anything wrong with it. But I know a lot of other people be like, yeah. Okay, so to make sure, cool. So then we just make that green screen. Cool. And that's fixed. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't mind it. Like Rocksmith is plenty of fun. I think the only thing that kind of annoys me about it is you can't deviate from like whatever's on the tab that somebody has made. Well, it just depends on if the record label bots can find their shit. If they can't find it, then they can't send a cease and desist. Yeah. I mean, that's a good question. I'd actually love to look more into like whether or not Picardo has enough attention to whether they could get away with it, or maybe like their servers are off in a different country, and maybe that's why they can't get that together. I don't know. Maybe some researching to do tonight. Yeah, because I mean, like, I would like to do that. Like, I was like, one of my plans starting back at streaming was eventually to get to where I could do it on a regular basis. Maybe like at least once a week. And I would love to do that again. I think I would want to. I don't need to do anything. I think I would want to like set some more stuff up. Like get another strap. Set up another green screen, like one like just like where it's basically like an entire wall. Or at least get like a really nice like LED setup. And yeah, do all of that. And then just like play standing up, because it feels a lot more like fun and free, and not me having to like huddle up really tight in my office chair while I'm holding a guitar like this, because obviously I can't put it on my knee. But yeah, I would really like that. Hey, Nick, long time no see, man. How you doing, buddy? How should? All right, first let's see if the mesh for this is messed. If it's good, yep, there we go. So see, I'm gonna try something right quick before we get like too into this. I'm gonna see if I can't like maybe salvage this. If I can, it makes things a lot easier. Ooh, Nick, thank you for the host, buddy. I appreciate it. So what exactly do you have planned for this character? I mean, I guess technically, to make it short and simple, it'll probably just be like my mascot for now, from now on, and like I would use him in videos and stuff like that. Outside of that, I'm not sure. Like I know I'll be using him in video content. Excuse me. I might use him in stuff for the stream, but I'm not 100% sure yet. Ooh, mascot. It's been busy. Yeah, dude, I bet. How's everything going with secret things? Ooh. They did mention on the Sonic Omen server that like you guys were working to ramp things up for the next couple of years. Are you excited for that? Yeah, so I'll have to redo this. But yeah, I think outside of like the mascot thing, I don't know. I don't know what else I would do. Like I would do with him. It's honestly kind of too early to say. Just primarily because anything that like I have figured out, like it's in the air, it's out in the open. Whereas anything like I haven't planned yet, I don't know how I could implement them. For Omens, I finished recording all of my lines. Oh, for the entire thing? Jesus. Completely released next year? Oh, interesting. I thought you said like for the next 3 years they were going to be working on it. But I mean, okay. So they must be really ramping it up. Oh no, I think where I heard 3 was maybe like the amount of episodes that were left, and they were just going to release it all. Is that correct? Yeah, I'm gonna have to completely redo this model. So Jerbear, did you finish the NDA stuff? No. There have been some nice and interesting updates to that. Obviously, I can't talk about any of it. All I can tell you is that I'm doing my part. And I'm doing as much of it as I can, and if like they don't start working with me, then there's not much I can do. But from the way things are looking, then maybe that'll be changing. Hard to say. The game, okay, yeah, the game has a release date for next year. The final 3 chapters, but it's been a rough few months. Rough for me personally. Do you want to talk about it on stream, or do you want to like set up a call later? What's your schedule look like right now? So did you finish the NDA work? Chairbear laughs in pain. Yeah, I mean, pain's not the word I would use, but like we've been on this project a lot longer than I was planning to, and it's partly my fault because like I let a couple of things like get out of hand. But we've also added a couple of things which have kind of made it worse. Without going into a lot of detail, we brought on some people to help out to get me to the point where like I do my best work. Not sure it's a stream, not a stream thing for sure. NDA related information. Gotcha. Also, Jerbear, what you got on your toque? Dog, do you want to try that again? Talking to Americans. Did you mean something else? Hold up, I'm gonna look that up. I'm actually very curious now. Oh, what you got on your beanie? Oh, it's a Walking Dead thing. I am Negan. Hold up. Yeah, I'm trying. There we go. But we can talk about it sometime soon. I would love that, man. I really would. I miss talking to you a lot, buddy. And obviously, we both have been like ridiculously busy. But hopefully soon that'll change for me, and I hope everything that you've got going on will start winding down for the better. Or at least whatever you got going on, the process will simplify. And Canada is called a toque. Am I pronouncing it correctly? Or is it toque? It's gotta be toque, right? Nope, to both of those? How would you pronounce it then? It'll just need to be before midnight that we talk. I'll probably be on for the next couple of hours. It might have to be tomorrow then. So I'm not like right now. I'm just kind of streaming like once a week. Dog, Google it. Okay. Oh, took. Hold up.
Toque.
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 Okay. I think I'm a little bit more comfortable with beanie. Thank you. It can be tomorrow. Yeah, that sounds good to me. I do have a meeting tomorrow at 6, but I think like after that, Google coming in clutch. Yeah, like it's still got some things to work on, like the translate, but like aside from that, yeah, I agree. Google's pretty handy. But yeah, like after the 6 o'clock meeting, which should last like an hour. Yeah. What I'm going to do is, since this model is pretty much symmetrical, I'm just going to split it down the middle and then mirror it afterwards. I guess to answer the question on the NDA stuff, we're getting close, but like it's still kind of stressful, primarily just because like we're further behind than we would have liked to have been. But with the new people coming on, maybe that'll change. Darth has just informed me that the Twitch follow bots are getting worse. I mean, if I ever see them, I'll. Oh, the hate rate bots. Yeah. I mean, if I ever see any on here, I can just Don't they primarily just target like marginalized groups? Yeah, perks of being a white boy. I don't know. I mean, there's I think I mentioned it to Marcus before, but like if you type in, there's a command that if you type it in your chat, it should like, I wouldn't say it would like kill the bots from doing anything in your chat, but like it'd make it severely more difficult for them. Their bots as possible, probably anyone. But I think they send them more so to marginalized groups like different races or women or like LGBT. They probably look for those people based on like tags. So like if you have the LGBTQ tag in your stream, probably really hurts, or like it kind of just makes it more likely that they'll be sent your way. Just another reason I don't think anybody should stream on just Twitch. Stream on other platforms. Make Patreon your source of income. Besides, you don't make shit off of subs. Most people get picked from, not picked, taken off the affiliate program to start over after the first year because they don't make the money back, or not. Yeah, because they don't make the money back. Because you have to at least get a check. Hang on, I'm focusing. You have to at least get like one check from. Okay, that's not working. Sorry, give me just a moment. What am I looking for? Control Z? Is it? No. Control Shift S. There we go. Cursor to selected. Origin to 3D cursor. There we go. Okay. Yeah, because I mean, like, you don't really make a lot off of Twitch subs. You only make like 50% of them. So let's say like a sub is like $5. Like for like you have strictly tier ones, you're only seeing $2.50 out of that. And then what's more is that if you are, if you're not getting enough subs to get your first check, which I think is capped at like $100. So I think, hang on, let me do the math on that real quick. So assuming you only have tier ones, then I think you have to have at least 40 subs. Now obviously that could be stretched between like one person 12 times, or like let's say like 5 people 10 times. Then you don't make your first check, and if you don't, then they kick you out of the affiliate program. They take your money for that year, and then you basically start over. Yeah, it's not fun. And I hated doing it, but when I left the affiliate program, I basically had to sacrifice all the money that anybody had ever sent me, which sucks. It feels bad, but like on Patreon, number one, I can tell you like, hey, this is how much you're going to charge. You can have multiple tiers. They have different things on them, so take whatever you want. And then like not only that, but like if you're paying that $5 that you would for a tier 1 sub, I'm getting more of what you're giving me. It's not half and half. It's like 93.7. Like it's an infinitely better idea. And then not only that, but depending on the creator you are, you can give people like more for their quote unquote sub than just fucking emotes and channel points. Like with mine, for example, like one of the things that I'm going to end up doing is like creating like character models for people to use in animations and stuff, like stuff that extends out past my stream. So it's like, hey, I offer all these perks for people who are fans of my stream. Not to mention that if you are so interested, I do have these perks for these streams, and then not only that, but like if you just altogether want to like get some real benefit out of this, there you go. Whereas with Twitch, you can't really do that. Let's bring that back a little bit. So I can square this off. Yep, that looks good. Almost there. And then, okay. So then, let's grab the top. Okay, that's looking pretty good. I don't know how much I'm worried about like the actual shape of this, because like obviously the back of my monitor doesn't look like just a square block. But I mean honestly, like it's only meant like you're not gonna see the back of it. Like this is what you're seeing. I don't think anybody gives a shit past that. Okay, how long have we been live? About 40 minutes. Let's start establishing like what we want to get done by the end of the day. Obviously I want to get done with everything over here. Which, I mean, like we're mostly done with. We might do some more stuff with Apollo. This area over here is looking pretty barren, so I might get some stuff going over there. I do need to do that cushion. In fact, I think I may go ahead and do that now. Or maybe not. I tell you what, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna take a notepad. Alright. Things to do on stream today. Cushion on Nook seat. Finish our check/finish keyboard. Check synth. Check or no, finish tablet. So desperately need to finish it. Finish outside window. Test renders. And then finally Apollo. And some of the figures. Cool. Let's see, are you broken? Please don't be broken. If it's broken, it's not apparent. By the way, if either of you want to hop into general chat, I'm in there and I'm more than welcome to talk to either of you. Or more than happy. Yeah, that's the better. Holy fuck, me in words sometimes. Okay, cool. So I think we could just go ahead and like start adding to this. Let's get a subdivision surface going first. So I think what we're going to do first and foremost is we're going to split it in half. Apollo, I'd appreciate you stop making noise. It's too close to Halloween for you to be doing that shit. Actually, before we do that, let's make sure our... Nope. Okay, I gotta go. Have a good rest of your stream, J Bear. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, man. Thank you for coming by. You have a good night and enjoy school tomorrow. Ooh, what is happening there? Yeah, fucking of course. Well, we tried. I had a feeling it was gonna be fucked up. I was holding out hope. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to put a filter on this. I was sitting here thinking, why does my face look so blown out? There we go, that's so much better. You know, I was looking earlier at like this spot I have right here. I gotta see if maybe Rachel tweets that for me later. If we do any of the if we do any of the figures tonight, like it'll probably be like one specific one that I have a design for. But like outside of that, I don't know if we have really like any because I know there's one I definitely want to do, but I still have to like figure out the design of it. Because it's on a character I designed like a long time ago, but like I haven't really touched the character that much outside of that. And while like I still like what I originally had, I want to like modernize it for like the kind of stuff that I like now. Plus, I don't necessarily think that the figures are like super duper important to like get this like up to speed. It's more of like a what's the word I'm looking for? Like a helps fill the space out and make it more me. Okay, that's done. So I think now first let's check this. Let's not get like too ahead of ourselves. Honestly, like we're done with this. I think we can go ahead and get rid of that. I'm gonna be honest. How close are we to Halloween? You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna start playing our Halloween stuff. It's spooky month. I like the lo-fi stuff, but I mean like some of the stream beat stuff can get kind of boring. I definitely prefer the chilled cow stuff, but like it's not always safe to stream. But this shit's timeless. It's close enough to Halloween for me. The next time we stream, it'll be October, so. Honestly, that might be good. I might just leave it there. I'm pretty happy with how that looks. Honestly, with the top of this, I can just bring that down just a touch. And then boom. Just like that. So here's my current dilemma, if I could call it a dilemma. I'm not 100% sure. Hang on, sorry guys. I'm thinking about the overall process for this, because I mean, like, I want to like animate any of this stuff that's supposed to be like RGB. Which includes my keyboard. Alright, here's what we'll do. We're about to find out. Did I add triggers to these? Or did I just not go that far? I didn't go that far. I don't think it matters that much. You can't even see the camera from like this one angle right here. And I mean, like, the only time you'll actually like see the keyboard, you're gonna see it from like here. Like, you can barely tell that it's coming off the keyboard at all. So I'm not too worried about it. Please don't break. Okay, that's a good sign. It's actually a really good sign. Oh, that's actually amazing. Okay, so what we can do, I can go ahead and do the, not the UV on, well, no, it probably would be smarter to go ahead and do the UV unwrap. Because that way, whenever I like, because like as of right now, it's just a key. Like later, I'll be adding like the buttons. I don't know why I said like that, the buttons. And what I can do is I can always just put like all the top faces like in their own separate section of the UV, so that way, if I choose to do the like the scroll through of the colors, or really like anything, then like I can have that backdrop in the actual texture file to do whatever I want. You know, something else I was thinking about doing, I might look into it before we hop off stream today. So I might actually I might make like a graphic or two for the Halloween stream stuff. Let's see. Let's get rid of the thing for a minute. I want to kind of like. Do I like how this looks? Let's bump up this for a minute. Yeah, I'm actually really happy with that. Cool. All right. So I guess now what we're gonna do is we're going to start splitting the UV. Or would it be smarter to do the unwrap first? Here, I tell you what, let's do this. Just so I can have some security in this. I hope nobody minds. I'm about to turn this shit up. Trying to make sure that this pulls the way I want it to. I guess it technically does. Yeah, it probably looks the best on 3. That's probably where I should keep it. Okay. Hopefully this turns out good. Here we go. Oof. The scary part about this is that, like, I don't necessarily know I think we can, like, remove it off a lot of the top and it shouldn't really affect anything. Yeah, let's give that a shot. It's like, we'll start from, like, maybe here. Let me turn this down just a touch, because I feel like it may or may not be drowning me out.
Is it lonely where you are?
Is it really not showing the music stuff?
Does the darkness know your name?
Let me check it. Give me a second, guys. I mean, it's showing on here. It's just not showing on the stream. Anyways, this is the Silent Hill song, guys. Sorry.
Can you feel? She said her blood turns to ash. Laughing, Dad, do you know what you've done this time to me?
When do we start seeing that curve? Probably right here. I might be like one off. No, that's fine. Alright, that removed about half of it off. Not bad. If we wanted to be super pedantic, we could like take some of this over here off too. Yeah, let's single this out. I'm trying to be really careful about like taking some of this off. something I could do, because you'll never see it, take some off the bottom. So I'm trying to figure out, like, okay, I could remove some right there by like maybe like rewiring the mesh to like basically loop in. Like just kind of edge loop that kind of like loops on it in on itself. But why do that when I can just delete it altogether? Alright, so from here.
Emptiness, dead eyes, and lost what you found. Maybe there on the edge is your hope, but you don't look down. Why? Burning eyes can't forgive you. Lonely moon drives on, and deep in me, your illusion, what you see in me.
I think that's fine, honestly. I mean, if I ever feel like it's not like enough geometry, I can always just add some more. I can always extrude from that point and just bring it in. Okay. Delete faces. Checking to see if it's actually going to pull up this time. It typically takes it like 10 to 30 seconds. No, it doesn't look like it's gonna pull up on here either. It makes me wonder if it's actually like messing up, which would be kind of annoying if that's the case. Yeah, let me check that right quick. Oh yeah, that brought it down so much. And while still like I kind of feel like we could probably like reduce that a little bit more. We could probably at least bring this down by like another half. Let me check this right quick, guys, sorry. Alright, I should be able to figure out really quick whether or not this is... Alright, let me put it on a Bloodborne song. If it doesn't work on a Bloodborne song, then that means that like the widget's broken. If it is working on a Bloodborne song, then that just means that those songs just aren't registered, and then I mean there's nothing I can do about that. Yeah, it's just the widget's broke. Hang on. Man. That's really annoying. I actually kind of hate that. Maybe I just need to restart iTunes. Let's try it this time. While it's doing that, oh, nope, there it goes. Okay, so it's broken, but now it's not. Okay, cool. Oh, we gotta shuffle it again. All right. Full beans. All right, so we're gonna mark a seam right here. And we're gonna mark a seam here. I may have to actually do this for now. We can fix it later. Right now I'm modeling, so I gotta have it as high up as possible. I think I may actually, all right, mark the seam right there, clear the seam right here. Yeah, because I mean, honestly, we'll be duplicating this over. So we probably need to just take care of all of this now. Just save ourselves some time. And then like on a extra stuff that we have to do for any of them, then we'll take care of it then. I'd say it's pretty good. Now that we have the seams taken care of, let's try to get a little bit more like in depth with this. See what we can remove without affecting the geometry. Okay, here's the hoping. So like obviously this is gonna like take away a lot of the geometry. That's not really my concern. My concern right now is more so making sure that like it does what I need it to at being that lower geometry level. And it doesn't look messed up. Honestly, I think that's pretty good. And I mean, like, if we ever needed to, we'll do this right now as well. There we go. There we go. So that way, when it comes to the actual render, yeah. So that way it's a lot cleaner, but we don't necessarily have to worry about it. absolutely destroying this scene when we're trying to animate on it. I think we have some geometry on here from when we split it that we can probably get rid of. Yeah. All right, we should have one more on this side. Solve edges. Cool. And while it's not necessarily like super important right now that we get all this taken care of, like it'll help with animation later. Yeah, because I mean, like boosting this up to, all right, so it's like 1,125,000, but if we boost it up, it brings it up just from that one key by like almost 30,000. And then like there's at least like 50 here. Whereas right now it's like how many? Like 1,000? Whoops. How many is it? Yeah, 1,824. Yeah, and I mean, like, at least now it looks like really good and it looks presentable, and we can do a lot more with it if we ever want to, like, so I think we'll occasionally have like this shot where you can see the keys. I'd love to be able to do more with that. Let's start working on that actually while we're thinking about it. Excuse me. So what we can ultimately do is we can take, like once all of these have been done, because they'll roughly use like this exact same like mesh that we have. But we can have like this whole half right here to where we can do anything with it that we want. We do any of the color stuff with it. And then all we'd have to do is just animate that. So let's start bringing these over. So I don't think we're gonna worry about the texture right now. I'm really like primarily interested in like getting the all the geometry taken care of. curious as what's gonna happen here, since this is another Silent Hill song. Sorry guys, I'm watching for it. Yeah, it did it again. Maybe it's just the Silent Hill songs, I don't know. Anyways, for anybody curious, the name of this song is Blowback. It's from Silent Hill Origins. Origins? Would you like an apple or an orangin? It's from Silent Hill Origins. Let's give this a shot. Whoops. I don't know what I did there. Looks like I accidentally duplicated the table rather than come on man, quit struggling. Kind of leaning back a little too much, or leaning forward a little too much. Nice keyboard. Thank you. I appreciate that. How's it going, man? How are you doing? Whoops. I'm actually patching it up as we speak. You know, rather than just like trying to like play a guessing game on whether or not I'm deleting the model that I want to delete, I should probably pay attention to the modifiers because I don't have a modifier on this other one. Also, I hope the Halloween music isn't too much. I just kind of couldn't contain myself. I was ready to start blasting some. I'm not one of those Christmas music in July types, I promise. Yeah, this is definitely a lot better on the face count. Like even like with it being like reduced to like 1,000 polys, I was still like perky. I was kind of worried about that, but no, it turned out pretty good. Let's. Okay, that's the first 3 rows done. Do the next 3, and then I don't think I got. It would probably like be for the best if I didn't do a wire. If for no other reason than having to animate the physics for that if I ever like need to move it. It's kind of pointless. You know what I mean? Oh, I guess technically the first 3 rows aren't done. Yeah, do all these down here first. Then I can be done. Right, looking at the modifiers. Oh, wait. Crap ton is something else. I was like, wait a minute, what? Threw me for a loop for a hot minute. We could probably just go ahead and knock out the... No, let's wait. Let's wait. It probably would benefit us to go ahead and do some of these, some of the side keys. I forget how long this song is, whether or not I need to move not move it. That's not what I meant. Skip it because there are some songs in this. They're like 30-minute loops. Primarily because this Soar song is like a minute long. This is another. Okay, this one works, but for whatever reason, the other ones don't. I don't know, man. I don't get it. That was weird. I grabbed onto something different again. Wait, hang on. All right. I think I let it fly in here accidentally. Come on, dude. Fuck off. Okay, so that should do it for the majority of them, but we'll see. Can we theoretically move this one over and just like thin it out or stretch it out depending on what the size difference is? That's maybe a little too much. Oh yeah, I think before the next stream, because we're gonna be playing a lot of this music, over the course of the next month. I think with any of the Silent Hill 3 stuff, I might take any of the Claudia shit out. Honestly, there's no point in having it, and kind of just takes, like, I always end up just deleting it. So I mean, there's no point in having it. Shut up. This one's on there. So maybe like for some of them it's just kind of like a toss up as to whether or not it's actually in Last.fm's system. I don't know. That one did pretty successfully. Cool. Okay, let's ooh. That's pretty good. Okay. I'm pretty happy with how that looks, like the silhouette and how the light reflects off of it. I grabbed something else accidentally. Those are pretty good. I think I'm going to go ahead and do the last two on this intro. That's a little bit more accurate. Okay, so I think like we've got these keys and then this bottom set, which I mean, hell, we can knock that out right now. Just go ahead and finish the numpad, and then while we're doing that, we can also do the directional pads as well, or keys as well. There we go. That's a little bit more successful. I'll be glad to be done with the keys for this, 'cause it's making me really nervous. I'm gonna accidentally delete something and not notice until it's too late. Excuse me. Let's see. Almost done with the keyboard. Not sure what we'll do next. We'll figure it out in a minute, in a moment. I don't know how many metalheads I have watching right now, but whenever I hear this song, whenever I hear it start, it kind of reminds me of an era song. There's a era song that starts just like this. Here, I think I can probably play like a. Do I even have? Oh no, I think it only pulls from certain stuff. Huh. Interesting. Okay, well never mind. I can't show it. Actually, no, I can show it. I'm just gonna show like a small snippet at the beginning. Just that really airy beginning. But then obviously it changes. So yeah. That's it. Enough of that. Back to work. Could probably just go ahead and transport these over here. Alright, we just get the space bar and then we're good. Let's see, can we... This spacebar is a little bit different how it's made, so that'll be its own thing by itself. Okay. Actually turned out pretty successfully. Cool. Here to save us on some space. Yeah. So then let's go back to edit mode. Let's apply this. Oh, wait. No, let's do it first. Like this. Alright, edit mode. Let's single it out. Where's the top loop start? Okay, so right there. Mark seam. Where does the bottom loop start? Here. Mark seam. So let's get rid of some of this stuff. Because while it's like it's pretty small, it's just another song that's gonna end up. I gotta get rid of that shit. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into this mode. 3. We're going to start with these. Okay, we may just have to do it like this. It's kind of doing more than what I was necessarily wanting it to. Actually, let's start from here. Okay, so 3 after the edge loop. Alright, so now that that's done, let's keep one loop right there. We've obviously got to keep those. Yeah, we've reduced this already a lot, but we're going to do this last bit right here. Okay. Okay. That was pretty good to me. Okay. I think we're done with the keyboard for now. Like everything's... I can figure out the UV stuff later. Honestly, I think it looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. Let me see what I did with this. Can I mess with this at all without it freaking out? Looks like the answer to that is no. Yeah, the answer to that is no. So this almost in its entirety needs to be redone. Can I at least, like, I can move it around, it's just... Do I want a cushion on the Nuke? I kind of want... Excuse me. I kind of want to just, like, leave it as is, but, like, maybe I could do, like, a seat for Apollo. I think I can settle with that. Because I don't necessarily think that I want to, that I think I want to make a whole thing. Guys, I'll be right back. Sorry about that. I had a quick when I was stretching my neck. We've been on for about 2 hours. Trying to figure out what I want to do for the tablet. I think the primary thing I'm focused on is like getting the screen together. I think once we finish the tablet and the seat, we're gonna take a break. Then I'll do the window, like everything like outside, and then like we'll see about the synth. Although it shouldn't be like very difficult, because like I'm gonna be honest, like it's probably not gonna be this one when we're like done, but like I want to start animating for this like pretty soon. Okay, now that we're back to trying to think about how I want to do this. Initial thoughts are to sculpt and then either decimate or retopologize it altogether. Okay, maybe what we should do split it into two parts. One for the actual like layer of the bed, and then one for like the sides. I think I like that idea. Kind of feel like I would just be better off doing a cylinder for the base. And I feel like I'm making this harder on myself than it needs to be. Okay, definitely a good start. So let's sculpt on it a bit. See what we can come up with. Hang on, let's come back and let's try this again. Much better. Jesus, it's a pretty sizable jump from 100 to 200, but whatever. There we go. Let's see how that looks on the... It's not too bad. I mean, I did want it to be pretty subtle. It could honestly stand to be like a little bit taller. I don't know, guys. Honestly, I'm kind of ready to hop off. I've got a good bit of work to do on my thing. And I kind of do feel bad not working on it. And I think right now I'm kind of hitting like a stopping, like a, not a stopping point, that's probably not the right word, a, like a roadblock. Well, that's not even the right word. I don't know necessarily what I want to do with this yet, and I'm kind of just doing random stuff right now, just kind of hoping that it makes sense. So it would probably just make more sense just to hop off for now and then come back to it with fresh eyes. Something I've obviously been planning to do, have like multiple things like going at one time, so that way I could just hop onto any of that at any point. So yeah, I think we're just gonna get out tonight. Thank everybody. Thank everybody. You should thank yourselves for coming to see me. No, thank you guys for coming to hang out. Sorry I couldn't do more with this stream today. But we got a lot of stuff like fixed. And we're almost done with the scene dressing, which we're a little closer to being done with it, which I'm happy about. I'm gonna try to get some of those concept things done, and then like finish plotting out what else we're adding to this. But yeah, that's where I'm gonna leave it here, guys. Thank you so much. I'm gonna see if there's anybody to raid, and if not, then we're heading out. No, it doesn't look like it. Yeah, no, we're hopping off. Alright guys, I'll see you later.